everybody. Hold your applause. So hopefully yesterday you picked up when I was throwing down about setting up the problem where you could make groups of, you have 53 into groups of 6. If you did that, that's fine. But there's a more efficient way. So hopefully you figured that part out. So I'm going to show you. The first thing you need to list is your multiples for 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 equals 54. And 6 times 10 is 60. All right, so remember, we're trying to get as close to 53 as possible. So our problem is 53 divided by 6. So kind of loud. Anyway, 53 divided by 6. We have the closest we can get. Looks like 54, but it's actually 48 because 54 is over the amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The quotient is 8. 48. 53 minus 48. 13 minus 8 would be 5. Remainder of 5. So the total number of chaperones is 8 right now. So we have 8 chaperones, but there's 5 kids left over. You can't just let those kids just like run around and do whatever they want. You're going to have to You're going to have to get those kids another chaperone. So the question says, if the remaining students form a smaller group, a group of 5, and 1 chaperone is assigned to every group, how many total chaperones are needed? The correct answer is 9 chaperones are needed. Because we have 8 complete groups of 6, but then there's 1 group of 5. So hopefully you figured that out. We're going to be working on the next set of problems, which is problem set 15 next. Hey guys, welcome back. Come on, it's not that bad, for real.
Whatever.
Let's look at this, our application problem, our number talk for today. Sandra printed 38 photos to put into her scrapbook. If she can fit 4 photos on each page, how many pages will she use for her photos? Okay. So going off of what we learned yesterday, she has 38 photos, period. And she's can put 4 photos on each page. This is a 38 divided by 4. How many pages will she use? She will use blank pages. Okay. All right. So there's 2 ways that you can go about this. Okay. You can draw groups of 4 until you get 38, or you can find multiples of 4. I prefer the multiples because to me it's faster. So you set it up. I'm going to pause the video. You set it up how you prefer, and I'll set it up both ways. So just be ready. Go ahead and pause the video for me. Pause. Welcome back. So I've set up the 2 strategies right here. We have the dots, 4 groups, and we have our multiples, 2 groups, or 2 groups. Well, there's two examples. Okay, so hopefully you picked a strategy that works best for you. When I circle the groups of 4, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 completed pages with 2 left over, R2. If I look at my multiple section, I see that the closest I can get to 38 without going over is 36, which if I count 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that equals 9. When I subtract 36 from 38, I get 2. Okay, so either strategy works great. But here's the thing, what do I do with the remainder? So she's just going to throw out these 2 beautiful memory photos that she has. Wake up. Bill. She's not going to throw those 2 pictures out. She's just going to put them on another page. So if you've ever had a photo album that wasn't full and you kept adding to it, you're just going to add, to that. So if you said the answer was 9, you're incorrect. The correct answer is she's going to use 10 pages, but 1 page is just going to have 2 photos on it. All right, guys. We are going to move on to the problem set. All right, so today we are going to be using an area model to show division. And so it can be kind of confusing. What? Yeah, I know. Like it's a different step. So the first thing I want us to do, I want us to draw it how we've been drawing it using dots, okay? And then I'm going to show you how to set this one up. So I have 18 divided by 6 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I made groups of 6. All right. When I did that, I noticed there's a group of 6, there's a group of 6, there's a group of 6. So that means that 18 divided by 6, there's 1, 2, 3 groups. The quotient is 3. As you can see, there's nothing left. There's no remainder. So, oh, come on! Sorry, that was kind of delayed, wasn't it? There's no remainder. So I'm just going to put 0. That means that 18 is a multiple of 6, and that 6 is a factor of 18. Ooh, you learned something new, right? All right, so now let's talk about how do I model that? So I'm going to make a rectangle with 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 by 3. Okay? I know that I have 18 units total. When I share those groups of 6, I make 3 equal sides. So my rectangle is a 6 by 3 rectangle. So it says, can you show 18 divided by 6 with 1 rectangle? The answer is yes. Why? Because there's no remainder. So if there's no remainder, it's a complete rectangle. If there was a remainder, there'd be a little box right here. So I want you to look at this one. 19 divided by 6. Do the same thing. You're going to draw this right here for 19 this time, and then you're going to make a model over here. All right, go ahead and pause the video. Pause. Welcome back. So we're going to draw this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So just like before, we have 3 groups, but there's one little guy right here, one little dude
Epic fail.
who didn't get to be in a group. Okay, so I have a quotient of 3 with a remainder of 1. Okay, if you didn't get that far, then you probably didn't get this part over here. So if I have a group of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I can make a complete of 3. This is a 3 by 6 again. It's going to be one little cube out to the side, the remainder. So the question's asking, can you show 19 divided by 6 with one rectangle? The answer is no. Explain how you showed your remainder. I outlined one more square unit. So I drew square unit. Make sense?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to the next one. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the next questions. Before you do anything to help yourself organize, let's come and draw some lines for the space you can work in. Just helps me visualize like where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so they've set one up for you. They have 25 divided by 2. First off, 25 is odd. So I know that 2 can't go into it evenly. I do this stuff in my head, and it just helps me predict like if there's going to be a remainder or something.
What?
I know it might be like a little complicated and weird, but if you start thinking like that mathematically, you'll get it.
Duh. Winning.
So if I have 25 and I circle my groups, of 2, I discover I have 12 groups with 1 left over. So my rectangle would be a 2 by 12. 2 times 12 is 24, with 1 unit left over. So 29. I'm going to help you with this one. We're going to set up this one, all right? You ready? We're going to 29 divided by 3. So we're going to draw our dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm going to circle my groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the good thing is, if I'm ever going too fast, this is not real world, Mr. Meadows. This is video, Mr. Meadows. So you can just pause me and just look at what I'm doing. So my quotient, Q, equals how many groups I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 complete groups. The remainder is what's left over. Remainder is 2. There's two little guys that did not get to be in the groups. It's kind of sad, right?
Bummer.
So I'm going to draw a rectangle. This is going to be a 3 by 9 rectangle. 3 times 9 is 27. And then there's going to be 2 little boxes that didn't get included. So 27 is the amount that 3 can go into evenly, and then there's a remainder of 2. 9 remainder of 2. Okay, I want you to try 4, 5, and 6 on your own. So we're going to pause it, try those out, and you got this, all right?
Touchdown!
All right, pause the video. So if you were with us in the Zoom, then you now are on the exit ticket, and we went over the rest of them, so you know exactly what you're supposed to do. If you weren't, then shame on you. And you're going to have to figure it out on your own. So let's look at 27 divided by 5. So set it up. You got 27 divided by 5. This is more of the same. So you need to draw your rectangle, draw your blocks, write your quotient and your remainder. Same thing right here, 32 divided by 6. You're going to draw your dots, draw your area model, and quotient remainder. We will go over this in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys for all the hard work, and see you later.